Hey, what's up guys, JD Venom here, and this is my new channel, Venom Nation Wrestling. Yes, I have a gaming channel that has over 3,000 subscribers, so if you're new to this channel here, welcome. Click that subscribe button, get me going off starting well with this first video of WWE Payback 2016 review. We're going to run down the card here. I'm going to let you know if the match is good or bad. Not really going to give a star rating, unless if it's like, you know, fucking fantastic type of match, like, oh, it's a 4-star match, or a 5-star match, or whatever. But if you guys are new around here, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. I would love to talk to you in the comment section. Follow me on Twitter, and like the Facebook page. I will put both those links down below. Tell your friends, and tell your family, come and join the Venom Nation here on YouTube. So let's run down the card here. I'm going to go over the two pre-show matches real quick. Gonna gloss over them, get into the main card. There's gonna be some main things about the main card I definitely want to talk about. Some of you guys probably already know what I'm already referring to. So in the pre-show match, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. I thought this was a good match. Ziggler is a very great in-ring performer. So is Baron Corbin. Well, nah, probably not a great in-ring performer, but he's good at what he does. He's gonna improve tremendously. This was a good match. Ziggler wins with the roll-up. Doesn't hurt Corbin at all because it was by a roll-up. Not so much of a clean victory there for Dolph Ziggler. Corbin will get his heat back tomorrow on Raw. I can assure you that. We have our other pre-show match, which was for the United States title, which was Ryback versus Kalisto. At first, I was thinking on why this was not on the main card itself, but going how the card went, we just would not have enough time for this match here, so that's why they got bumped down to the pre-show. A couple of notes about this match. Ryback comes out and does the fucking CM Punk entrance. It's clobbering time. I marked out because I'm not a huge Ryback fan, but the shit's funny for what he was doing in the ring. I mean, it's funny what he does in the ring at times. So him coming out doing the CM Punk It's clobbering time was fucking fantastic. It was a good match though. Kalisto is amazing in the ring. I mean, it's beyond me why he does not get enough on-screen time on Raw. And well, he gets his on-screen time on SmackDown, but on Raw, he's gonna be the next Rey Mysterio. He's Rey Mysterio. He is Rey Mysterio. This is who WWE is replacing Rey Mysterio with, is with Kalisto. He can sell masks. I mean, he's gonna be able to sell masks. He can talk a little bit, but he can he's actually a better talker than Mysterio, in my opinion. Similar style in wrestling. I mean, I can't really say who's better between Kalisto and Mysterio, believe it or not. Mysterio's fucking great in the ring, but Kalisto does a lot of innovative stuff. But nevertheless, though, the match was pretty damn good. Ryback has also improved tremendously in the ring, but Kalisto wins with the Selena Del Sol, so that was a pretty good match on the pre-show. Alright, so the actual pay-per-view starts, promo coming out, New Day comes out, they do their normal shit promo. Xavier Woods talks about Beyonce, which gets a big pop from the crowd. You know, New Day is over like hell. You know, I mean, they're one of the most, probably from one of the most stupidest gimmicks to one of the best gimmicks in a long time in professional wrestling. They're probably the most over tag team that gets pops everywhere they go. Probably since maybe the New Age Outlaws with that much charisma. It's probably been that long since we have a tag team like that. With the exception of these two teams coming out here right now. One of the teams, Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillains, and that was supposed to be a scheduled match, supposed to be a long match. This is supposed to be for the number one contendership for the tag team titles. And this match here at first was going very well. Then Enzo Amore suffered a horrific injury. If you watch the pay-per-view live, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Simon Gotch was trying to throw Enzo under the ropes. I don't know if Enzo mistimed it. I don't know if he mistimed it or if Simon was too close to the ropes at the time when he was throwing them. But whatever the case may be, I don't want to really blame on who did what wrong here. But wherever it was a bad botch. It was so bad from the fact that Enzo Amore, he hit his bottom ribs on the not his bottom ribs, but his ribs on the bottom rope, and also it was pretty nasty to look at. His head jerked around, snapped back on the bottom rope, fell to the floor, and a lot of people were saying that, oh man, you know, at first I was like, oh my god, man, he could have broke his neck right there. Then it kind of went down for me. I was like, well, maybe he could just, you know, you know, had like a serious whiplash right there, or maybe it's just a stinger, like a neck stinger. Then later on during the night, because they were keeping up to date with us throughout the night of Enzo's condition, it ended up being they said all of his X-rays were negative, and pretty much he has a concussion. So that's, you know, I mean, after all that, it's a concussion. So which is good. So he's gonna be off TV for a little bit. I'll probably say for a couple weeks. Comes back, and if they're smart, they'll have the Vaudevillains beat number one contenders, beat the New Day, because New Day has been champions for a while, and you have your promo, or not your promo, but you have your program right there of Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillains, something possibly for SummerSlam, for Enzo and Cass to go over in Brooklyn. Think about it, in Brooklyn, you know, pretty much near their home state. That is their area. That is their turf for them to beat the Vaudevillains in a revenge type match in a situation. So if WWE wants to pursue with this, that will be the way I would personally book that. But yeah, it sucks for Enzo. It sucks for Enzo and Cass because they're so damn over. They're over like the New Day. They're over like the New Age Outlaws, and it just sucks. All right, but let's get to our actual real first match of that, because the first match of the Vaudevillains and Enzo and Cass only lasts for about like 3 to 5 minutes. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Fucking great match. Before the match, they had the WrestleMania promo. That promo should have been for WrestleMania, period. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. That was a WrestleMania type promo package that they put together. Sucks that's only for Payback, but nevertheless, though, I mean, a great promo package nevertheless. So, great match, great back and forth action. The things that you like to see from Sami Zayn, the things that you like to see from Kevin Owens. Cannonballs by Kevin Owens, Blue Thunder Bombs by Sami Zayn. Even Sami Zayn did a Mitch Oak driver, and Michael Cole said, that was a fucking Blue Thunder Bomb. Then he did the Blue Thunder Bomb. He's like, Blue Thunder Bomb, the traditional. Like, fuck you, Michael Cole. God damn it. Like, you just love fucking shit up, don't you? But nevertheless, though, the match is pretty good. Kevin Owens wins with a pop-up powerbomb, gets the 1-2-3 victory, and a very good match. After the match, Kevin Owens, he says he's better than Zayn, and he said he'll do commentary for the next match for the Intercontinental title, which was The Miz versus Cesaro. And this match here was very slow at first. The highlights of this match was Owens being on commentary, just trashing Michael Cole and just fucking bearing the fuck out of Byron Saxton. It was pretty fucking funny. But the match overall between Miz and Cesaro for the Intercontinental title, it was slow at first. It picked up pretty well at the end with those two in the ring. Miz, a lot of people don't like The Miz. I like The Miz. I think he's very underrated on what he does. Cesaro is fucking awesome. With this whole Jason Statham whole thing that he's going on right now, James Bond, Jason Statham. But the way that The Miz wins the match, he wins a roll-up pretty much when Cesaro was getting distracted from Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, because Sami Zayn came back out there and attacked Kevin Owens on commentary. So there was a schmoz on outside the ring, and pretty much Miz gets him with the roll-up. So that's a very good way for The Miz to win, because that's The Miz's gimmick. He's a little scared, cheap little heel, likes to have cheap victories, and the way that everything ended up being, because at the end, Kevin Owens was pretty much attacked everybody. The Miz got dragged out by the ring, not by the ring, in the ring by Maurice, and pretty much Kevin Owens was trying to do a pop-up powerbomb, but that didn't happen, and because Maurice saved the Miz, as I mentioned from before. And I think this could be set up possibly a fatal four-way type of situation for the Intercontinental title. Maybe that's the way that they're teasing right now, so I think that'll be pretty good. Next match, we have Ambrose versus Chris Jericho, and the build-up for this match is fucking dumb. You know, they're feuding over their fucking promo shows. Like, you know, you got the Ambrose Asylum, then you got, Jericho's highlight reel, and it's like, why are y'all feuding over something so stupid? That's like Roddy Piper. Oh, I have Piper's Pit. Then fucking Jake the Snake Roberts comes out. Oh, it's not Piper's Pit anymore. It's the Snake Pit. Then they feud over that. Like, what kind of fuckery is that about? The match overall was meh. It was a meh type of match. It didn't really do too much for me because I know that both these guys could do a lot better in the ring. What they did. Not to say it was a bad match. I just know it was It's a meh type of match. One point during the matches that I did notice is that Chris Jericho had Ambrose incapacitated on the outside of the fucking ring, and Ambrose was going for the fucking, he was on the outside. There was a 10 count going on, like 1, 2, 3. You know what that is. And it gets up to 9, and Ambrose just jolts up with fucking energy and just gets back in the ring. I don't know. I just hate that in wrestling when a 10 count's going on. And I don't know why they can't just be like at 9, just barely putting themselves up through the ropes and like getting in the ring. I don't know. That's probably just me. I don't know, but I have a different mindset, I guess. Ambrose wins with the Dirty Deeds, and this was fucking Dean Ambrose's first win since the fucking Royal Rumble. Go fucking figure. But the match was meh. It wasn't a bad match. It was a meh. But because I know that both those guys could do better. The next match was for the WWE Women's Championship of Natalya versus Charlotte. Charlotte had her father at her corner, of course, Ric Flair. Natalya had her uncle, Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret came out to the ring. He beat prostate cancer, so good for Bret Hart. He looked good. He looked very good, because y'all, some people after cancer, they don't look too well, or either they look great or they don't look too well at all. So thank God that Bret Hart looked great coming out here. So pretty much this match was a good women's wrestling match. It's not as good as their match at NXT Arrival, the first NXT pay-per-view, but it was a very good match. You had Flair on the outside of the ring telling a fan to shut up. Just like, shut up, fat boy. He didn't say fat boy, but he told the fan to shut up. He was like, shut your mouth. Classic Flair, you gotta love it. This match, though, was a good match until the fucking ending. Cue in the Montreal Screwjob from 1997. Charlotte wins by putting Natalya in the sharpshooter. There's no rhyme or reason why that happened. Little Nate, Charles Robinson, just rang the bell. He just reenacted it, and it was bad. That was the worst booking decision of the night right there. Period. I don't know who was in charge of that match, but they were like, "Oh yeah, let's do a Montreal Screwjob. We'll call it the Chicago Screwjob." No. That was a shit sandwich. That was fuckery. Good match overall, but the ending was, god damn, man. Jesus Christ. But I thought I would say it's okay. I wouldn't say it was good, but I think it was okay women's match. They did well in the ring though, but that fucking ending though, that was probably one of the worst endings I see in a while in wrestling. Alright, then next segment we have Vince McMahon coming out to the ring. He's gonna say, who's going to run Monday Night Raw, and immediately CM Punk chats came out. It ended. Vince owns the crowd, saying, "Hey, keep going." Vince, no one gives Vince McMahon credit for just owning the fuck out all the smart crowds. It is amazing how he owns them very much. Like, it's so funny that everyone's like, they were shitting on Vince McMahon with the CM Punk chants. But they say, or Vince says that his favorite era was the Attitude Era, and the fucking crowd pops. Vince has everybody in the palm of his hands, and no one fucking realizes it. It's just so funny how I think smart crowds are. Like, they're like, "Oh, we're so smart. Oh, ouch!" It's like CM Punk. I don't get it. Well, anyway, Stephanie comes out. The crowd starts yelling on Stephanie, and Vince gives us his famous "Shut up!" Oh, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I love Vince. Pretty much kind of promo on Shane saying that he left for 7 years. And he pretty much mentioned how Shane McMahon lost to The Undertaker at WrestleMania, which makes sense because the whole match at WrestleMania was like, oh, for Shane to control Raw, why is he in this position now? Very good, smart thinking by Stephanie McMahon. Why does Shane get to have this opportunity? It makes no fucking sense, in theory. Just because your dad say, "Oh, he can run the show," the night after Raw, which was kind of stupid. But Shane comes out, gets a big pop as expected. Shane comes to the ring and says, hey, this is what the media's been talking about. He's giving a lot of praise, positive praise about his return to WWE and his best for business and blah, 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 blah. And then he talks about saying that why he left in the first place 7 years ago, saying that him and his father had two different visions of WWE at that time, back in 2009. So that gave you a very real perspective there. Not, I won't say it's very shootish, but it gives you a real in life perspective, because that's pretty much why he left. You know what I mean? It's not really a shoot per se, but I mean that's pretty much why he left. You know, 7 years ago when he did left. All right, but anyway, Vince says, you know, hey, I don't want to do what the crowd wants. I don't want to do what you want. I don't want to do what they want. I want to do what I want. And what I say is that both of you will be running Monday Night Raw. That's what happened. Both will be running Monday Night Raw, which is bollocks to me. It makes sense. We should have saw this coming, but it doesn't make sense. They could have done the brand split, even though I don't want to see the brand split, but that could have been a little bit of spice in the pot to the situation. They could have done something. They could have been like, 1 week you can run it, the next week you can run it, but we should have just saw this coming. Like, you're both gonna run it. They always do this on WWE TV or WWE on the product itself. So they're both gonna be right Monday Night Raw. It's gonna be pretty good, I think. There's gonna be a lot of turmoil in there. So we're gonna see on how that happens. But we get to our main event. This is the match that this is pretty much if you were not actually watching this event for this match, I don't know why you're watching this event. Then you must be an alcoholic, because you could not have been watching just for the Miz and Cesaro. You may be a huge Maurice fan and say, I love to. Oh, by the way, Maurice. Oh my fucking god, tonight. Oh, God, have my kids, Maurice. Let me put some man gravy on your fucking face if I can, please. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. But, main event, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. It was a good match. It was a great match towards the end. A lot of people do not give Roman Reigns credit. Now, I'm not a Roman Reigns fan per se. I think his promos are actually getting a little bit better. But I'm not like a huge fan, you know. I'm still more of a Kevin Owens fan, AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler, guys like that. But Reigns, I can't deny that he's getting better. Give him a few more months and see how much better that I think he will get. But a lot of good spots in this match. AJ, and it's really mostly what AJ Styles is doing, making Roman look very good. But I think it goes both ways too. AJ hitting the springboard forearm through the announce table. He was in the inside of the ring. He springboards to the outside and phenomenal forearms Roman through the table. That was a sick spot. Pretty much the match ended originally on a 10 count. So it was a count out. AJ Styles wins by count out. Then Shane comes out to the ring. He restarts the match. Say, "Oh, there's no disqualifications." They got another back and forth going on. Then AJ tries to do a 450. Roman gets his knees up. Then I believe that AJ was trying to come up top rope, and looks like Roman did an invert low blow. So pretty much AJ wins again. This time it's by disqualification. Stephanie comes out, say, "Hey, restart the match. There's gonna be no disqualifications." They have a lot of great back and forth, and this is where we were expecting Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson coming out to the ring, and this is where they should have actually. Well, the way that the match ended is kind of makes sense now why they debuted from before, but I would prefer for them to debut here. That's if you were going to have AJ win the title, but the plan was not to have AJ win the title from what it seems like, because Roman Reigns won this match. But pretty much with that, they come out to the ring, they hit the Magic Killer, drop kick to Roman Reigns. Then pretty much AJ hits a super. AJ comes out. He hits him with a phenomenal forearm. Reigns kicks out too. Then the Usos comes out and help out Reigns. And it's like just the Usos. There's a little bit of schmars on the outside. Reigns dumps AJ onto the outside. Then AJ gets back into the ring. Hits him for 50. Then fucking Roman Reigns kicks out into it. God, I was like, fuck, man. Like, that was AJ's chance right there. I already knew that Reigns was going to kick out already, but it was just like, that was his chance right there. Then Roman Reigns hits the spear for the win. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of the pay-per-view. Roman Reigns wins again. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're going to have to see how this plays out during tomorrow. There's really no heel turns or nothing like that. Or nobody turning, like, you know, I can't really find any ways of a heel turn right now, especially with AJ. More with Reigns more than anything else. I'm not saying that he is turning heel, but he was acting more heelish in the match because, of course, he was being booed in fucking Chicago. But, at the end of the pay-per-view, they show Stephanie, Shane, and Vince in the back, and pretty much they make the main event match for Extreme Rules, which makes fucking sense. They should have been doing this for years. It makes fucking sense. It's gonna be Extreme Rules match between AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, and we're gonna see whether that goes from there. My prediction: either Balor Club is gonna actually debut, or maybe just Gallows and Anderson turns heel on AJ. That's one or the other. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys like this here, if you want to see more of me, leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's see how many subscribers I get. This is my first video. Come on. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out. Click that subscribe button to support the channel and join the Venom Nation here on YouTube. But I will see you guys later. And you know what? I will probably be doing a Raw review tomorrow. So if you want to check out that Raw review, subscribe to the channel and I will be doing that. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.